I think I got it going. If you're just now tuning in, if you're jumping in, fast forward to like 3 or 4 minutes in. I'll save you that much time. You gotta always give YouTube just a little bit of time to get people to bounce in. But this is, I promise, this is not going to be a long live feed, guys. You can tell by my eyes by looking. I've not got a lot of sleep. Excuse me, in the past couple of days. Uh, yeah, but we'll give it a few minutes to let it notify everybody. I know how slow it works. There we go. Finally, I see some numbers starting to jump in. If you're here, say hi to let me know you're here if you don't mind. That way. Hey, how you doing, Lisa? How you doing? How you doing? Wake up. How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate y'all commenting. Hey, never. Before I forget, be sure to keep the Vance family in your prayers. There, you sit and think about the past couple of years for them have been really rough. So keep them in your prayers for sure. And that's just in case I forget. How you doing, Danny? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, guys. I think I had misinterpreted the whole conversation that me and the veterinarian had on the phone from last night when I was talking to y'all. I had every intention, or in my mind, I thought that everything was great and that we were going to pick my little dog up this morning from the vet and bring her home. That is not what happened. Basically, we went and was her ambulance to another hospital. That's all we was. Uh, and come to find out, she has like the autoimmune disease or whatever, and basically her immune system is attacking her white blood cells to the point to where that if they've already done one blood transfusion, and then tomorrow they said is like the main day, I guess, for this, for the new blood, so to say. And not only that, they're having to crash her immune system tomorrow with uh, chemo. Guys, this is the craziest stuff ever, man. It is, it really is. She's a part Yorkie and Chinese pug mixed. I mean, I think people call them porkies or whatever. Uh, Awesome, man. You can probably tell by my voice and that, guys. This is like one of my kids. Sorry, guys. Trying to read through these comments. Sorry, guys. that's that's not. Give me a minute. As bad as that is, y'all heard me talk last night about my little Yorkie. I got a Yorkie that, man, we done spent like $8 grand on surgeries on this little dog, and y'all have heard me saying it's been really rough. And like this evening, man, she can't even walk. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. Whew. Sorry, guys. I did not plan on coming on doing all this, but man, it's a lot. Man, you can only be strong for so long, man. I know God only put so much on you, but man, I'm telling you, I feel like my head's pushed against the ground. It's a lot, you know. It's crazy, man. How all of a sudden, man, one day it's great, and the next day it's all out of whack, man. And look, we've been trying to prepare for the little Yorkie. She's, like I said, we've done spent $8 grand of surgeries on her because she's got cancer so bad. She's had these tumors, and it's just in her bones so bad that now she's at the age that if they tried to do surgery, she would not make it. That, or there's a real high probability that she wouldn't make it. So yeah, guys, it's just a lot, man. I definitely didn't plan on coming on here and getting emotional at all. But man, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. That's Man, hey, and look, I know, man. Some people, man, they don't understand this. Like they see this right here, and they're like, man, that guy, it's a dog for real, man. And look, I know people like that. You don't understand. If you don't have kids, I don't have kids. These are my kids, And I mean, I probably treat them better than I treat my dogs better than some of you all do your kids. And I'm not saying that being in a mean way at all. My dogs are queens. Like I literally wipe their butt when they get done from using the bathroom. You have no idea. They're queens, right? And I didn't say that statement of, I treat my dogs better than you do your kids to be any kind of negative towards you. I'm just saying I treat my dogs amazingly good. Like they're my kids. I don't know how else to say it. I know a lot of people look at it and they don't understand it. They'll never understand it. Some people, I don't think God just wasn't. He didn't put that in them. That I get. To me, it's natural, right? It's just a natural thing to love all animals, right? But God, some people don't have that. I know that. But man, I tell you, it's really rough, man. I don't know. I get the timing is really bad, right? Because Zoe, that happened. I mean, she's been sick for like 2 weeks now, but where she'd been in heat and this and that, we didn't really know what it was. But that happened really bad, basically on Saturday night. And then, I got my hopes up, I guess so to say, thinking that I was going to get to bring her home this morning. And that didn't work, And man, I tell you, you get home and your other little one can't hardly even walk. Oh, man, it's bad. You're just like, what do? You're helpless. And look, I'm not saying I'm not helpless because I got God. And trust me, I've been talking to him a whole lot. But hey, he never said it'd be easy. He just said he'd help us get through it, right? And you know what? I'm still going. So he's doing his job, right? I might be a little bit down, but I'm far from out. I promise you that. It's just, I guess, like I said, if you don't understand it, if you've never had pets and this and that, and you've never been close to pets, then you'll never understand, the bond or what. You'll never understand it. It's crazy, man. I'll say this. That little dog that's here now, the one that's so sick, man, if she's seen me right now upset, she'd be trying her best to get all up to me, to my face, to try to comfort me, Man, it's crazy what little animals, I don't know, it's just like, they love you unconditionally no matter what you do to them, So that's why I treat mine like queens and kings, whatever you want to call it, man. My animals get treated like royalty, like for real. Anything they need, they get, right? I don't have kids, so that my animals are my kids, right? So yeah, it's just it's rough, man. And the timing of both of them at the same time. And I may have left out with Zoe. There's a 50-50 chance this is going to work. So look, I don't really believe in all that percentages stuff. I get that they take notes, and it's a lot of times it's really accurate. But my faith's in God. I'm upset because, man, it's just a lot going on. I'm one of them people that if I don't have control or if I can't fix it, then I don't know, man. It's like, I know a lot of people that is like that, man. But it's when it's out of your hands, and I'm not saying I don't have faith, I do, but that ain't saying the devil don't get in there. He knows our weaknesses, man. He knows exactly what's going to get me thinking what I probably shouldn't be thinking, But that look, just because you're living right, and look, man, this video may be a good example for some people, man. Because look, I can promise you this: if that Eastern Sky was to bust open right now, he's got a horse for me. He's going to yank me up on. I promise you that. If you don't believe it, then do what you're supposed to do, and you can jump on the one beside me. I'm not doubting God in no way, shape, form, or fashion. But just because you're Christian and just because you're living the best way you know how, that don't mean you don't hurt. That don't mean you don't have troubles. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a whole lot less troubles when I was out living in the world and living for the devil. I didn't get sad near as much. I didn't hurt near as much. I didn't think about stuff near as much. You know why? Because the devil had me right where he wanted me. He didn't have to put all these thoughts in my head and keep me constantly distracted with those bad thoughts, because he already had me, right? Now he knows he don't have me, so that's why he's able to throw in little tidbits of thoughts and stuff in there, and it works. Look, it works. I'm going to give credit where it's due. The devil's very smart. He knows what he's doing. He knows your weakness is better than you. Now, look, you may be stubborn, hard-headed, big bully man, whatever, and might not want to agree with that, but that's the truth. I don't like it either. Trust me, I don't like it either. But it's part of life, Part of it is, as bad as all this is, as bad as it's hurting, and as bad, God forbid, if it's going to hurt, hey, it'll build you, man. And it's bringing me actually closer to God, rather than, probably if everything was okay, I probably wouldn't be praying as much, right? It's crazy to me how sometimes you got to learn lessons, right? I mean, maybe if anything, I'm an example, right? I don't know. But it's rough, guys. Sometimes it's really rough, man. It's kind of, I don't know. He never said it'd be easy. He just said he'd help us get through it. And you don't see me tapping out, do you? I'm still breathing. I'm still going, right? That's about all I can ask for. And I promise, it's probably going to get really rough here in the next couple of days. They said tomorrow is a really big day for my dog that's actually in the vet right now, because they said it's basically, I guess, her first day with the new blood. Man, that's just mind blowing to me. They took all the blood out and replaced it with new blood. And now basically her body's got to get adjusted to this new blood, and that'll be tomorrow by their days. What I guess it takes 2 days for that. I don't know, but I guess that's what happens. And then to see how her body is going to react, as far as now, it's basically trying to kill all the stuff that she needs to survive. Her body's trying to kill it off as it makes it, which is mind blowing to me. And the veterinary, the one, I mean, man, these people are so super, super, super at what they do. I mean, these people have been in constant contact with me, this and that, because they know this right here is exactly how I am with them. I let them know that that's my little kid. So I will act accordingly. Just, that's how it is. And man, they've been so great. But she let me know that all the times that she's done this, her batting score, I guess, so to say, is 50-50 on this. And man, that's just, I guess it's let's see how I say this, a more drastic statistics than what I was expecting. I guess I didn't think it was this bad. I didn't think they was going to say, oh, it's 50-50 chance. Because look, man, we got a 50-50 chance of driving the storm back. I get that, but of course she's got underlying conditions that's causing this 50-50 chance. So to me, it's just a little more concerning. So I'm asking you guys to help me pray. God can do miracles. As she's somebody, I seen Susie Q just asked, she's not as good as I expected. She's got the I can't remember what it's called. I'll think of it in a second. Basically, where her body's attacking itself. Humans can get it. Well, I said it a few minutes ago. I can't even remember the name now, but she does have that autoimmune disease. And I'm telling you, it's just crazy to me. I don't know how she got it. I don't know how this happened. I mean, guys, this is a healthy little dog that always had all of her shots. She goes this vet. I spend hundreds of dollars every single month for her allergies so she don't itch, But anyway, they told me that tomorrow basically is the main day for her, because the new blood, and they're giving her chemo in order to drop her immune system, I guess, down so low, which to me is kind of dangerous to do with your blood being new. I don't know. I used to be EMTIV, but I don't know anything about animals and how their system works, especially with chemo. But that's what they got to do. That's what she said. So basically tomorrow they're going to give my dog daggone cancer patient medicine. And there's a 50-50 chance. She can either pull through great. She said that where she is young, that is in her favor, but it's still. I was like, well, her being young, does that raise the percentage to like maybe 70-30? She said, no, still 50-50. So that's, I don't know, it's just concerning to me, you know. But I got faith in God. I know God's percentages are 100 all the time, right? Now, I'm not saying that we can change God's decisions. He makes his decisions. You know, in my mind, if he wants this dog to live 150 years, it will, right? It will. But I also think we can ask God for little favors and stuff and this and that, and he'll do that. He'll do that for us, right? If we ask him, he says if we ask, we shall receive, right? It's crazy. I think that, you know, a lot of people out there praying for you. I think to me, you can pray for whatever you want. Whatever you want. If you want a Ferrari, pray for a Ferrari. Whatever you want. And I know people that do. I can't say I've ever actually sat down and said, God, I'd love to have a Lamborghini. I mean, maybe one of my buddies or something, but I've never prayed for nothing like that. I get all my prayers have been for stuff. And I guess if I've ever asked, it's been for an animal because I've had animals my whole life, you know. But I believe God can do miracles. And the thing with, you know, guys, my little old Yorkie, it's just one of those things. I'm pretty sure. I mean, God can do miracles. I believe he could reach down, touch that little dog, and it would live 150 years, no doubt. But I don't know. I don't, from what I can see visually, it don't look like it. And you know, man, I've had that little dog so long, man. It is so crazy how attached you get to. We get attached to stuff that we know is not going to be around nowhere near as long as us. And, you know, I'll probably say, man, I'm not getting another one after this one. But that, I would say that. I'd go ahead and say it. But that'd be a lie. I'd be lying to every one of you because you know that's not going to be true. I might think that. And in my mind, I might think, I don't want that hurt again. I don't like losing them because I've been through that so many times. But once you go wherever, I've been in the strangest places finding animals. But when you look down, you see them eyes and they look up at you. Yeah, I can about guarantee you there'll be one day there'll be another one, and probably another one after that, and then after that. It's just no matter. And look, I'm 42 years old. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it gets harder. You can say it gets easier all you want. In my mind, it gets harder. I don't know. Oh. No, but God never said it'd be easy. There's nothing easy about this. What have you done to sit back and make you think you should deserve it easy? You see what I'm saying? So I mean, that's basically the update, guys. You know, I didn't mean on coming here and getting emotional, man. But I'm telling you, when I tell you guys these dogs and these animals are like my kids, I mean it. They're really like my kids. That's all I got as far as kids, you know. So. I don't know, man. It's crazy how we can get attached to animals and stuff like that. And I mean, people that actually know me. I mean, man, they already know. They've known me my whole life. You know, they seen me when I was 5 years old getting a fight on the playground with Toby Roberts for kicking a pregnant dog in the stomach. That's what started every bit of this for me. I was 5 years old, and I'd say there's a lot of people that was in that class with me that follows me on here that could vouch for that. I'll never forget that. I don't know if I've ever been so mad in my life. I said, I did bust his nose. I bloodied it all over his face. Yeah. And I got suspended. And yeah, I remember all that. Paddled. I remember all that. But anybody that knows me. That's probably one of the memories they remember. I remember you getting in trouble in kindergarten for taking up for that pregnant dog. Yeah, I was known for that, I guess, for a little while. I'm proud of that, right? I don't think you should go kick no pregnant dog in the stomach. Not in front of me, you ain't. But anyway, guys, I appreciate the prayers, and like I said, guys, I didn't mean to get that emotional, but I'm kind of glad I did. That's real. That's not fake. I promise you, I tried with everything in me not to do that. Everything in me not to do that. That if you want to see real, that's as real as it gets right there. You know, it's like I said, man, the devil knows what memories to throw exactly right in front of your eyeballs before what you're actually looking at. He knows what memories will trigger your emotions. He knows better than we do. So look, in my mind, all you can do right there is you can just put me back, give God a fist bump, and say, you know what? I know I'm glad you got my back because without you, I can't do this. Without God, I can't do this. There's no way I can do this without God, right? This is with God, doing it with God. And that's the point I guess I'm trying to make. It's not easy. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy. They just said he'd help us get through it. And that's what he's doing me. I'm an example of that. So if anything, if you learned anything from this video, I hope it's at least that, right? Then, like I said, I'll give y'all an update, another update tomorrow. And look, it's easier really for me to do these videos because I appreciate everybody that's reached out today. There's a lot of people that's reached out. Guys, my Messenger, if you're reaching out on Messenger, well, y'all know me and Facebook's history. There's a reason I'm not on there live right now. I'm kind of saving that for when the crap hits the fan moments. I feel that might be the most important because if I go live on Facebook, I'll get banned. Well, but what I'm getting at is my messengers it's been messed up forever. Some people, some people I can message. Some people can send me a message, and when I go and type back a response, it'll say, you can't reply to this conversation. Almost like you got me blocked. But I know you don't got me blocked because you can't send a message if you do, right? And the reason I say that's because I have people tell me, send me a message. Hey, man, why you got me blocked? And I'm like, man, if you was blocked, I couldn't get your message. Come on now. Anyway, I appreciate y'all real ones, man. I do. And look, man, I'm putting all this in God's hands. That's all I can do. It's the emotion, I guess, comes from a helpless feeling as far as being in this flesh down here, right? I don't have no control in this flesh. Like, I got one dog in here that's on its last days because it's basically, let's just say, I would diagnose like stage 4 cancer, terminal, like, almost hospice coming in kind. I'm telling you guys, today when she, I can't say she stopped walking. She's walking kind of like leaning to the left a little bit. It's not normal. She can't walk normal. When I seen that earlier today, along with what's going on with the other one, man, it really, really broke my heart, It's just rough. What's up, Chase? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, one thing you could say about Jackhammer's YouTube page is that it is real, right? You never know what you're going to see on here, right? You never know what you're going to see. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It's rough, guys. It's not easy, man. It's like we know, and I even told myself, guys, years ago, like before I even got this little dog, I was like, yeah, if I get this, I know what's going. I mean, I've had dogs my whole life. One that just, let's see now, the last ones I had before this, I let the girl that I was with all them years, I let her keep them dogs. But I mean, even that still broke my heart. I still wonder where those dogs at to this day. I don't know, man. It's crazy the attraction or whatever, I guess, is dog lovers or whatever you call us, man, or animal lovers, I guess is what you call it. But and I'm not one of these like liberals that's against killing animals and eating them and all that. I'm a big hunter. You're gonna see some of that on this channel too coming this winter. I'm gonna take his deer hunt with me. But as far as animals, domestic animals and this and that, I mean, I'll kill a deer to feed my dog. My dog got to eat, right? We got to eat. So, but I do love all animals. And if I do kill deer, it's not going to be in no torturous, it's going to be a humane way, right? The way God intended for us to do it. So I think that's the main thing. Man, yeah, well, attachment's hard. I feel a little bit better tonight that the proximity as far as where my actual little dog's at is closer. She's not that far away, but it's the helpless feeling is there's nothing really I can do. And now I'm basically, it's in God's hands first off, and I'm thankful for that. But down here, while we're in this flesh, it's up to how much medicine this woman puts in my little dog. So let's pray that God uses, gives her the knowledge. I guess that would be the prayer, right? Would that be what it be? God gives her the knowledge to know how much medicine is appropriate, right? I guess that'd be the prayer. I don't know, guys. And then my other little dog, I can't sit here and ask for prayers for her to get better. I just want her. I'm not going to let her suffer, guys. I'm not one of them people. I'm not selfish like that. As much as I love her, but she'll get put down before I let her hurt. I'm not one of them. As hard as it is to say. It's rough, guys. It's rough. Hey, but one thing about it, This is real. This is real. I thought I had a... Well, I don't. I don't guess I do. Oh, maybe I do. I was going to say I thought I had a Mountain Dew, and I got one sitting here. I ain't took a drink of nothing in 25 minutes. My mouth's just a little bit dry. Oh, and that didn't taste too good. It's kind of flat. I bought it this morning, so what do you expect, right? I kind of done that to myself. But guys, I appreciate you real ones, man. And look, y'all, a lot of y'all reached out last night and today, and I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. I do apologize that it took me this long to come on, but well, that happened with Roxy, my little Yorkie. That happened with her, and I was trying to deal with that, and I really still don't know what I'm going to do about that. So y'all help me pray about that too, because that's in God's hands. I don't know. I guess on that little dog, that I guess I would pray that God would show me when it's His time. I guess I don't know. I don't really know the prayer on that one. I just don't want her to suffer. You know, it spent like I said in the beginning of this video, we spent like $8,000 already on that little dog with her surgeries and this and that. I felt like, man, she had been through so many surgeries. It got to a point to where I was like, you know what? I can't put her through no more of that hurt. Guys, myself, I've had 2 knee surgeries, 7 surgeries on a ilioingual nerve that I had damaged years ago. I had 7 surgeries on that. So I know how surgeries are. Every time you have a surgery where that scar is, and even if they don't go down deep, where that scar isn't around it, it hurts all the time or the rest of your life. So I could imagine this little dog getting cut all over. I just didn't want to do that to her, right? So when it got to, well, I guess the last surgery in my mind, so to say, I said, I'm not going to do this again. Because I don't want that. I don't see what point would it be for me to get this little dog in constant, that in my mind, it would be torture for that dog its whole life, because it's in constant pain, right? They don't give they didn't give her no pain pills, nothing to ease her pain. And I mean, guys, they cut her completely open. I've been barely cut open, and I know how bad that hurts, but my guts wasn't hanging out like that. Y'all see what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at is I didn't want to put her through no more. It's the type of cancer that she has, or whatever, I don't know the name of it, or whatever the real label would be, but whatever it is, it's just like probably some people in your family and friends that you know, they say they don't have a cure for. It's one of those kind, and it just keeps coming back. And you know, finally, it's like I said, it's come back to a point to where it's they can't do surgery to get her fixed or fix her up, because they said that she's too old. The anesthesia, she might not come out of it. So then that puts you in kind of a, what do you do there? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, guys. I'm just not going to let that's like my little girl. I'm not going to let her suffer. So it's just rough. I'm trying to read that. Let's see. They've proven that the bonding hormone oxytocin surges in both dogs and humans during petting session. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Hey, one thing I do know is like my little dog gets in there now. And that's one of the reasons it's so hard. She knows if I get upset and it upsets her, it's like, in that situation right there, it's almost like a lose-lose situation. I don't want to upset her, but she's the one that's, man, it's just so hard, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's like, I know, I can see the little dog is looking at me like, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It don't realize it's the problem. It's rough. But anyway, man, yeah, I'm not doing it again. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all's prayers. It's tell you, man, these roads are not always easy, man. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Harold. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Man, see, that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason I'm really doing these videos. For y'all right there in the comments, that's you all are the reason I'm even on here, man. I appreciate y'all that much. Trust me. I wouldn't come on here on purpose like this, you know. And for the ones that know me, know, you know, it's real. Trust me, I'm trying. It's real. It's crazy. But look, guys, hey, tomorrow is, I guess, I kind of took it as tomorrow is like the make it or break it day. She said after the end of tomorrow, it'll be a 50-50 chance. And that's including how, I mean, she may even need another blood transfusion, but that's including how she reacts to this chemo. And man, that's just so crazy for me to even think they give a dog chemo. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's the reason I don't think it's common is because the veterinarian that I spoke to on the phone told me she had to specifically call a pharmacist in the morning and order this specific one pill because it's that strong. So I don't know, man. It's crazy to just sit and think about all this. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Chase, and it just so happened this real moment I'm sharing, you know, and the only reason I'm sharing is because I know I got real people that care, right? And I know y'all know that, but I appreciate a lot of y'all, man. I really do. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's almost like we set ourselves up for hurt. You know, in a sense, but hey, I think that's why God put him here, man. That one little dog in there has helped me through so much. Whew. I wouldn't be right here where I'm at, I don't think, without that little dog. That's the God's honest truth. That's why it's hard, right? So, if you appreciate me even doing this video, you got to appreciate the one little dog. Just the one, right? Because I'm telling you, man, we've all had bad times. There've been times where that little dog was the only one there for me. And not saying that nobody else was around. It's just in that particular time, that was it. That's who was there. That's all I needed, you know. God knew that's all I needed at that time. It's just amazing that little bitty animal can do that, you know. And then when you just feel like you're losing that. I don't know, man. It's something special to me. You know, it's good memories, and I guess it's just hard to let go of that, you know. But hey, one thing I can say is, I mean, look, I know there's a lot of y'all in here that treat your animals great and all. I'm right there on the top with you. I'll just say it like that, man. There's nothing that I can see that I would do different because look, it's we treat them like kings and queens, like for real. These animals are attended to 24/7, literally like kings and queens. Anything they need, like my real friends that knows me know that. They've been times people say, Jamie, what you gonna do? I can't. I don't have anybody watching my dogs. And a lot of people, I got family that could probably vouch on this. Say, Jamie, why don't you go Dollywood with us this weekend? Say, I can't. I don't have anybody watch my dogs. You know, I usually go on vacation, a real vacation, one time a year. And my mom and dad watch my dogs every year. You know, I get some people is able to go on vacation and leave their dogs home. Maybe some people come check on them a couple of times a week, whatever. No, my dogs have to have constant attention. You know, like both of my dogs, I don't think really have ever been away from somebody in their life. Like they've always been around somebody. So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. So crazy. Yeah, man. Hey, this is real right here. As real as it gets. You know, I promise I didn't come on here intentionally trying to be emotional, but look, that's as this walk as a Christian and living for God, this right here is part of it, you know. I'm not ashamed of it. Real men cry. That's just how it is. You can't let all that keep, but let me say it like this. I can't let it all stay bottled up. I'm a redhead, and I don't trust. I'm afraid of my own brain. So trust me. If you see tears coming down my face and I'm mad coming towards you, if I'm crying because I'm mad, that's when I've done blacked out. I don't remember stuff. That happened in my childhood. You know, I've seen all these big guys on the internet, this and that, man. Any real man that don't cry, I think is, and look, I'm not saying I come on here and do it, but I'm just saying if it's real and it happens, you can't stop it. Uh, I think that's real. That's real as it gets. You know? Yeah, and then this is, you know, I labeled a lot of these videos just lifestyles, man, because I said I'll come on and let y'all see what's going on. And well, this is kind of another one of them. This is just what's happening tonight. This is what's going on in my life. Like, that veterinarian, when I was talking to her phone, said, lay down, get you a good night's sleep. And I was like, look, that's something you don't understand. This dog, the dog that you're looking at right there, right now, literally, I lay my legs elevated on a little bit of a pillow. She uses that pillow and her back and her head lays on it. She lays on her back between my legs all night long. Like, I can't sleep. It's like there's something missing. It's almost like your favorite pillow's gone or something, but more. So I told her, I was like, I'm not really slept too much because, and like, it's not that I'm worried. I'm just concerned. I want this to be resolved. I'm one of them. A lot of y'all know me. If you do know me, that we got problems, we'll go fix them, right? I'm not one of them to beat around the bush and let's just get it done. And in this situation right here, it's all in God's hands. I can't do nothing, and the veterinarian's hands. It's in their hands, and they're. I hope y'all need to help me pray that God gives her the knowledge that she needs in the morning, man. Because like I said, it's a 50-50 chance, guys. That's like flipping a coin in her flesh, But God is more powerful than that, right? And I guess like I said, if I had to ask for prayer on my other little dog, is that it would be for, like I said, I guess the main thing is that I don't want her to suffer, man. And I know people, man, that kept their dogs around for literally weeks and weeks and weeks, them dogs in pain. And I'm just not one of them. I can't do that. As much as I love her so much, I don't want her to hurt. So that, to me, that's real love. That's one of the issues of the emotion, is that I can't stop. Does that make sense? It's like, yeah, that right there, I think pretty much summed it up. It's one of the emotions I can't stop. It's like you have no. It is what it is, man. But I guess I'd pray that God would give me the knowledge of when it's time. Guys, it's sad. I've honestly prayed that God would just take her, on His time, and as hard as that's going to be, but. It's hard to sit and watch stuff you've took care of your whole life. I'll tell you, I've said, and I even said last night, like if I had a big cow farm or horse farm or something, like if we actually raised them to sell and actually eat, there's no way. I'd have fields and fields and fields full of Barney and Thelma and Fred and all kinds of friends, and they'd be my pet cows. I'd be one of them. I wouldn't make much money. I'd have too many friends because I get attached. It's crazy. It's crazy. Guys, I've been way, 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 way longer than I wanted to. I was planning on trying to make it like 15 minutes, but I got to get in here and tend to my other little dog, the one that is here. I'm going to get her to eat something. See, she eats chicken every night. That's what she gets. From the first time she got this cancer, they said that the dog food and any kind of dog food, she was really like those milk bones, the little milk bones that they make. But the dog food, including dog food, was too much calcium, and it would make those tumors grow faster. So she's been on a diet of basically strictly chicken and rice for almost 5 years now. Every single night, we have to bull chicken for my dog. How many of y'all literally cook your dog food every single night? I do, and I love it. I love every second of it. I mean, I do, and I got them on a schedule. Most time, if I drive a truck, it's at nighttime, whatever. I usually always try to get them fed before I leave, and I feed them between 10:30 and 11. Of course, it's already 11:22 right now, but their normal time eating is between 10:30 and 11. That's just the schedule that I got them on, and it works out. It works out great. But they'll let me know. Like I'll be sitting there, and it become around 10 o'clock. They'll start perking their ears up, looking like, oh, and I can say certain words. I'll be like, "You hungry?" Oh, they know what that means. They both make a beeline to the kitchen because they know I'm going to sit there and make them their little bowls. And yeah, guys, it's crazy. I know a lot of that sounds like probably what you all do to your kids before getting them up before school or maybe even putting them to bed. But that's how I treat my dogs. And maybe that'll help you understand, like my dogs are my kids. maybe you can understand it a little better. Maybe I helped it a little, but that's literally how it is. It's crazy. Yeah, I do. I got to get in here. She's not by herself by no means, but I got to get in here. That's one of the hardest parts about this one here is this little dog here is a daddy's girl. Like I'm her most favorite person, and I can't get upset around her. It's rough, man. It's hard to see her like that and not get upset because she sees this, she gets upset. So it's hard. It's really, really hard to try to pull it back. As you can see, right, I'm not even looking at her and I just think about it and it gets me upset. So when I go and see her, it's even worse. So yeah, guys, just say a prayer for my little fur babies, man. If you don't mind, it's crazy, crazy the stuff that. I guess the trials and the roads that God puts us on. And like I said, I'm going to walk down it with my head up, still my eyes on Him, right? We're not, no, He never said it'd be easy, right? This is proof right here. It's not easy. It hurts. A lot of times it hurts, right? But one day, hey, that eastern sky's going to bust open. And see this right here? See how it is? There ain't going to be no more of that. God. Woo, if that don't get you excited, there's something wrong. If that don't get you excited, there's something wrong. The thinking of no more, you don't ever have to cry again. Never no more pain. Golly, if that don't get you excited, that right there, I mean, there's millions of reasons, I think, for reasons you should want to get to heaven. But that right there is good enough for me. That one reason is good enough for me. Yeah. But anyway, guys, look, I appreciate y'all. I will do another update tomorrow sometime. And Zoe and Roxy. Zoe's the one that's at the vet, and Roxy's my little Yorkie that's got the cancer real bad. Her name's Roxy, and Zoe is she's a little Yorkie and Chinese pug mix that's got to have the chemo, and I just had a blood transfusion. Hopefully not have to have another one, but basically tomorrow's 50-50 with her. So, whew. Tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting day. But let's do it, right? Yeah, Bonnie, it's going to be wonderful. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, my aunt, she used to raise Yorkies years ago, back when I was in my teenage years. She used to raise Yorkshire Terriers. She had like 30 or 40, maybe even 50 of them at one time. And some of y'all local know who I'm talking about. She's no longer with us. She's passed away too. And while I'm thinking about that, be sure to keep the Vance family in your prayers, man. They've been through a lot in the past couple of years. Yeah, keep them in your prayers, guys. Anybody else got any prayer requests or whatever, guys? You always, anytime, I don't care if it's at the beginning of my video, you want to pray about something, you got a prayer request, you throw it in there. You don't ever have to ask. Don't hesitate. Ain't nobody will ever say a word to you for saying, Jamie, will you pray for me for this? Nobody, I promise, will ever say a word. I don't care what it is. Now, you might have a crazy prayer, but you know what? And it might be something I'm totally against, but I'll say, you know what? I'll pray for you, and I'll say if that's God's will, let that be done in your life. I'll even do that for you. You know? Guys, this is rough, man. This is... I tell you, the older you get, the more emotional you get. I didn't used to be like this. I don't think. Golly, it's crazy. Just when you think you're tough, you got two little bitty dogs. One's 20 pounds and the other one's, golly, she's probably not even 5 pounds. She's little bitty. So I know they'll make the biggest, and I'm not a big guy. I mean, I'm not average, but they'll make the biggest man hit his knees and cry like a baby just because, look, I know other men like that love their animals like I do. And I'll be honest with you, man, it's honestly getting fewer and far between to actually see people like that, because I mean, I've actually told people my situation and they look at me like I'm retarded. They like, Jamie, that's just a dog, man. Are you serious? I'm like, yeah. And then when I look at them like that, they're like, whoa, golly, okay. Yeah, it's crazy. I appreciate y'all that's been praying, man. I really do. I can't thank you enough, man. You know, it's but like I said, right here, this video right here is proof that as walking this Christian road, man, it's not always easy, man. Sometimes it hurts, and it's okay. That's not a bad thing. Look, I know people that get hurt like that and they turn away from God and they run from Him because they don't like it. I'm ready to go to battle, baby. Let's do it. I'm ready for this battle. When you got the armor of God on, look, I'm a winner either way. Bring it on. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna hurt. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna cry. I'm able to. Both of those probably will happen. But I guarantee you, at the end, God's going to win all this, and I'm going to be right there beside Him. I hope a lot of y'all going to be there with me. The sad reality of it is, and look, I'm not going to point nobody out because I can't, but the sad reality of it is there'll be somebody comment, yeah, brother, I'll be right there with you. And they really won't because they're straddling that fence right now, and they don't know it, and tonight could be their only night they ever had left to get right with God. Tomorrow they're not going to see, and they don't know that. Look, I didn't mean to even come on here and say that. God just put that in my head. Somebody probably need to hear that right there. I take a little heed to that right there. If you ain't right with God, you maybe need to get right with Him, right? If you just clicked in this video and said, God, why am I watching this red-headed redneck hillbilly on here crying over his little dogs like a little wuss? Maybe that's why. But guys, I appreciate all y'all so much. All you prayers. Guys, this Christian walk sometimes ain't easy. I think that's when us as Christians are supposed to be there for one another, Man, I wish people was the way they was when I was growing up. Wouldn't be no more problems, man. A lot of this stuff we see going on wouldn't be no more. I can remember as a kid when somebody in the neighborhood died, literally, people walking through the neighborhoods with platters of food, taking these houses and stuff. You don't see that no more. I see funeral signs in the neighborhoods. Look, there's streets and stuff back there, or neighborhoods way back there behind me. I drive through. I see funeral signs. I never see nobody getting out going to these houses. I just don't see what I saw when I was a kid. The camaraderie or whatever that word is, and just the love, really. You don't see that no more, man. You really don't. These people are, most of the time and 99% of the time, and they're out for them and what they can get and what's in it for them and how fast they can get back home and get to their life, and that's all that matters. I know I'm just as guilty. Daily, I'm just as guilty of getting caught up in that. Me, I gotta get this done, gotta get this done. We're all like that. The difference is, I'm man enough to admit it and snap out of it, right? There's a lot of them just stuck in it, and you ain't never gonna change. You're hearing me talk about this, you ain't never gonna change. You need to ask God to change you. I think a lot of y'all praying and asking God for help, but you're not saying, hey, help me to not do this again. If you ask Him that, He will. I seen some people on there earlier talking about how God turned His back on this nation, and it's the reverse. We've turned our back on God. God ain't went nowhere. He's just as great as He was then, as He is now, as He always will be. That ain't never, ever, 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 ever going to change. Some of y'all's turned your back on Him, I get your feelings are hurt and whatever, but look, if your feelings are hurt, I give you a little bit of advice that actually works. Give it to Him. Your problems, give it to Him. I'm not going to say it ain't going to still hurt, because it is, but it's easier. I promise you, it's easier, But I appreciate you real ones, man. I really do, and like I said, I apologize that it is so late. I didn't expect this. Like last night, I was a total different attitude. I was thinking she was, everything was different. And then this morning my world got flipped upside down, because I was like, whoa, wait a minute. She's not coming home. And then I realized she had still had a little IV in her arm. I was like, God, they didn't take the IV out. What in the world's going on here? And then, yeah, but I get it. I mean, if she comes home, she dies. It's that simple. Her blood's that messed up, and they're going to have to basically crash her immune system and then build it back up with medication, I guess, to see to get the levels right. And I think that's my understanding of how this is all going to work out tomorrow. I don't know, guys. I just know the number one doctor is God, right? He could reach around right now and send His little miracle, and that dog be turning flips when I walk in there tomorrow if He wanted to. Now, I'm not saying that's what He's going to do, and I'm not asking for that prayer. Whatever His will be is what I'm asking. I just, this Christian walk's not easy. He said, if you ask for help, I'll help you. So, guys, I appreciate you real ones, like I said, man. And this is real right here. There'll probably be people message say, man, you probably should delete that video. No, I'm going to pin this one to the top because it's real. It's as real as it gets, If you was at my house, you'd probably see more of this, to be honest with you. Because, it's just, I don't know, man. When you got all these memories and stuff, and the devil knows exactly which memories he knows exactly which one it'll trigger them tears, just like that. Yeah, y'all have seen it several times in this video alone. That's proof of it right there. I've been fighting with everything in me not to do it. I told myself I wasn't going to do it. I did it a little bit, just a teeny cracked a little bit last night. I don't even. Maybe somebody noticed. I know I did, but I fought like I don't know what last night. I tried to do it again tonight, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So, look, if you can't handle the realness, then you can kindly tap that X and bounce just as fast as you come in. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings a bit. I like real people. I'm not on here for the money. Don't care about none of that. I'm on here to tell the truth and tell you about God and try to get you, help get us all to heaven. That's the goal. So if you don't like that, you can kind of hit that X and bounce. But I encourage you to stick around. I promise there may be something you like. But right now, I asking for your prayers for my dogs, my two little fur babies there. And if y'all got any prayer requests there, then we'll do it. We're definitely gonna have a word of prayer. The devil don't want me to. I almost ended this video without it, but I'm not. Let's give him a black eye tonight before we end this video. How about that? Because he don't like it when we pray. He hates it when we pray, So let's do something he don't like. He knows exactly how to trigger my memories, I'm one of them fighters. I like to fight back. You ain't gonna hit me and me just sit there and take it. So yeah, y'all got some prayer requests. Throw all your prayer requests, I say. Let's hit him where it hurts. That's what I say. Ain't that what we're supposed to do? Ain't that as Christians, right? That's what we're supposed to do, is come together and pray and help and worship. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Well, I think wouldn't be nothing better. Trust me, I come real close that even in my mind, some of y'all may even seen or even thought, oh, he's going to end this video with no prayer. I usually don't do that, so I try not to anyway. Some of them's been that way. If fishing or whatever, that's different. But right here tonight, we're gonna have prayer because the devil don't want me to. He ain't my boss. He might like to, tell me what to do from time to time, but he ain't going to win this battle. So throw your prayer request up there, guys. I'm going to give you we'll give it like a minute, okay? Because I've done kept you way, way, way longer than I wanted to. And I know I say this every time I hit that button. I ain't going to be long, and then it's always long. I probably should just quit saying that, I guess. I promise I'm not trying to lie. We just get to talking, and it just keeps it going. So, absolutely, we got to pray for this country, guys. God is the only thing I think that can save this country, because there's not enough real God-fearing Americans, I don't think, willing to step up and do it. I ain't seen them in the past 5 years, and I know because I was out there. I was. From Charlottesville all the way to January 6th, I was there. 80, 70, some in between, so you take your pick. So I tried. Many others, but it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, So, yeah, absolutely pray for this country. Absolutely. I'm a winner either way, but I feel bad. I know a lot of people that I'm either good acquaintances with, either on a Patriot side or vice versa, whether it be on the true crime side, or I got a lot of friends on the media, on the social media side, but I also got a lot of friends with that said, that if God was to come back, they're not going to heaven with us. And I say us because I hope you include yourself in that, right? But they're not. They're not. And look, I'm not judging them, but I know what I know, right? We're known by our fruits, right? I'm known by my fruits, right? Okay. There you go. We need to pray for them. Let me see what they say right here. Well, buddy, I appreciate that, John. I appreciate that, man. But hey, God, and that's an amazing thing about it. God knows our prayer requests before we even speak them. Is that right there just amazing in itself? He knows our prayer requests before we do. Wow. And then you got people out there that don't believe. But hey, John, I appreciate that, buddy, so much. I really do. Yeah, guys, y'all can see I'm still fighting it back right now. I'm still fighting it back. But yeah, this is rough, man. This is not easy. I'm not one of them that usually gets I'm not an emotional type person like that. And you've seen on videos in the past, unless it's something that's just real near and dear to my heart, you don't see me do that. But yeah, this is one of them. And like I said, if you've watched me for a while or whatever, you've always known that my animals they're my babies. Like, I've stopped videos for my animals. They are my kids, whatever. So But yeah, I done waited way too long. I waited way 2 minutes, guys. I want to prop this phone up just like right here and take this beanie off my head. Hold on, man. It's saying rotate device. I don't want to do that. Let me see if I can just set it right here. I'm going to take this beanie off my head. We'll have a word of prayer, guys. Heavenly Father, God, Lord, as we bow in your holy presence, Lord, I just want to thank you, Lord, for another night, God, just to be able to call on your name, God. Lord, I pray, Lord, that each and every person, God, that may be watching this video, Lord, and may be watching it later, Lord, that's left a comment, God, Lord, I pray, Lord, that you know, God, the Bible tells us that you know each and every one of our thoughts and prayer requests, Lord, way before we do, Lord. I pray, God, that you reach and answer every request, God, that's been made, Lord, according to your will, God. I pray, Lord, you know my little dogs, God, and you know they're in the shape they're in, Lord. I'm just going to put their condition, God, in your hands, Lord, because I can't do it. I can't do none of it without you. Lord, I love you and I thank you, God, for all you do. I don't deserve half of what I got. Lord, I pray, God, if there be somebody that don't know you, God, in this video or coming later, Lord, if they don't know you, that's my number one plea, God, is that if they do anything right, is that they get to know you from this, God. Lord, I pray, God, Lord, tonight, if anybody's sick, God, and ones that's lost loved ones, Lord, I pray, God, you keep the Vance family, God, and Lord, just comfort them, God. Lord, I pray, God, that anybody that's going through anything, Lord, that's maybe afraid to reach out to you, God, Lord, I pray something is done or said, Lord, to just bring them to you tonight, Lord. I thank you and ask all this in Jesus' name. I humbly pray. Amen. Oh, man. Get this daggone thing back on my head. Guys, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I appreciate y'all. It's, hey, we'll be able to look back on this memory right here one day and be like, man, that day was rough, wasn't it? And be like, yeah, it's better now, though. Yeah. Yeah, but hey, guys, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. If I hear something, they say they call me something in the morning. Give me an update on kind of how the plan's going to be for tomorrow, what's going down, the scenario, time frame, all that. When I get that, I might put a little message up saying, what they told me, and I'll probably wait till around this time tomorrow night before maybe I do another update or something like this. But I promise, man, for y'all real ones, same 20 some that was last night, man. I'm not gonna give up on y'all. Y'all just handle seeing a grown man cry. We're gonna be great, okay? It's real. It is what it is. I'm not sorry. You deal with it. It's kind of that simple. If you don't like it, tap that X and bounce. Just as fast as you come in here, I'll pray for you. I love you, but I ain't gotta like you. So anyway, guys, say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our president. Say a prayer for one another. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Maybe my babies, they'll be all right. They're in God's hands. No matter what, they're gonna be all right. Hold on, man. Okay, my bad. My bad. I was looking for I got a message right there. But look, I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'll give y'all an update somewhere tomorrow, guys. Like I said, if I come to your mind in prayer, just keep my little dogs in mind if you don't mind. I love y'all, man. Y'all, some of y'all, man, are amazing. And I won't forget. I won't forget this stuff, man. Y'all are amazing. Appreciate y'all. God bless you. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.